E-Rekt. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm glad to finally be back. I'm glad that the rest of you guys agreed to do this again. I've been kind of itching to get back into the podcast again, and I can still hear myself, Andrew. So, first, I'd like to say our our thoughts go out to everyone that was affected this past bloody weekend in Orlando. It's really sad thing that happened. So. So welcome to episode 40. It's good to be back. I'm Jeff Bird, King of Swole.
I'm Andy Chicken, King of KFC.
I'm Amanda Parakeet.
Amanda what?
Parakeet.
Oh, Parakeet, okay.
And I'm Andrew Eagle.
Keep that mic closer to your face. I think that's part of the problem.
I'm Andrew Eagle, King of America.
Perfect. Look at that. Okay. All right, so... Oh, God, mute that shit, man, when you're not talking. Okay, so let's start off with what we are currently playing. Okay, so I'll let you guys start off.
Go ahead, Andrew. What have you been playing?
For me, I have been switching off between Killer Instinct but mainly Overwatch, playing ungodly amounts of Overwatch. That is a very, very fun game.
How's that Mighty Number 9 going for you?
Still hasn't came out yet.
Wow.
Comes out on like the 21st or the 29th.
Yeah, we'll see if that happens.
Also, I decided to pick back up on Dishonored, since Dishonored 2, I saw some of the gameplay. I was like, I should try out Dishonored 1 again.
Dishonored's a good game.
Did you ever beat that, Andy?
Yeah, I beat it without killing anyone.
I find that hard to believe. That doesn't seem like the way you would take, bro.
I was using the sleeping darts.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I bet you were pretending that they were lethal darts, though.
Yeah, I was shooting people, and then I'm like, man, I really wish this was real right now because I would fuck them up.
I like that. I never beat that game, but the studio behind it, Arcane, they did another one of my favorite games that I played on the original Xbox, which I have it on PC as well. Arcane, or no, not Arcane, Arx Fatalis, or Arx Fatalis, or whatever. Excellent game. But I thought Dishonored was interesting. I kind of had a little bit of a. Did you guys ever play Thief? I kind of had a little bit of a Thief feeling from it.
Definitely had a Thief feel, minus you can't teleport in Thief and do all that
Right.
crazy shit.
Well, the new Thief, the one that didn't get very good reviews, I think it was like Thief 4 or something like that. You could like blink or something in it, but that wasn't received very well.
I have it. Never played it.
Same here. I think I got on a Humble Bundle, actually. What have you been playing, Amanda?
I've been playing Overwatch. And that's pretty much it.
Is that game any good?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
I
your
really like
review on that game?
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to like it at first. I was skeptical about buying it, but I think because I really like Battleborn, and I didn't want to come away from that. But I have more friends that play Overwatch than Battleborn, so I think
No surprise there.
Yeah, I think that's what made it a little bit more fun, was because I had more people to play with.
You know, not to be this guy, but I kind of feel like we have too many friends that play it because I'm like, fuck, someone's always out.
Yeah.
And not enough that plays Battleborn. Just saying.
Well, Elwin plays Battleborn.
Elwin does play Battleborn. I'm slowly trying to get him into it. I think he was just thrown off a little bit. He started off as a healer. I'll talk about that too. Yeah, I've been playing Battleborn. I love the game. I love the mechanics. It's got a good MOBA. Andrew, please God, mute me or mute yourself. It's got a good MOBA feel to it. The campaign's really good. It feels like it has way more content than Overwatch does, but the matches do feel slower. It feels a little bit well. It's a first-person MOBA, which Overwatch isn't. Overwatch is just team-based, first-person shooting, fun. Um, but I like Overwatch more than I thought that I originally would. But I still feel like they have quite a ways to go. I would love to see more content, which they already said that it's going to be free. But you guys heard me get pissed off over the last few weeks. They have got a lot of tuning to do as far as their characters go. What's one of the things that you guys feel need to be addressed first? Because it seems like they keep missing where they should address first. You guys have any thoughts where they should start?
The respawn for defending.
Yeah, I can see
Because
that.
when you're attacking, the defender's respawn is literally right behind the point, at least at the second checkpoint.
Oh yeah, I do feel like whenever you're escorting and defending, you pretty much, I don't know, because some of these people, if you're not playing like the random brawl that they had this week, it's like, oh well, I'll just go ahead and I'll pick Bastion and I'll sit up right here, and then they're just
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay, buddy. What do you feel needs to be addressed, Andrew, in Overwatch? You're muted, bro.
Yeah. For me,
Still muted.
there we go. For me, I can't really say. For the most part, it was usually that spawn point and point in the Anubis level. But besides that, like there are certain areas like I've been able to take out certain bastions easily, depending on what map it is. For the most part, I think that they need to fix is those hitboxes. That's what they really need to fix. Because when the guy who is basically just firing arrows left and right as Hanzo just magically happens to hit me, and even though he can't even see me, it just hits my small hitbox, even while I haven't walked around the corner yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just like, oh look, headshot. It's like that's some utter bullshit right there.
Yeah. Yeah, Amanda, what's one of the things that you feel like they need to desperately fix right away?
The spawn points.
I mean, besides that, like as far as characters go, who do you think needs to be addressed next?
That's hard to say. I don't know. There's a few that I feel like they need to be nerfed. What's his name? Torbjorn and his
Oh Christ.
his turret. That needs to be nerfed a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's my main one. Who else is overpowered?
I really didn't think that they needed to go to McCree as far as readdressing his fan the hammer damage. Let's see. I also don't think that they needed to adjust Widow because I have a hard time playing as snipers anyways, and I think Widowmaker was fine.
I feel like their ults, on certain ones, build up faster. I know it's pretty much the same time, but I feel like Reaper and McCree and Hanzo always have an ult up.
Yeah, Hanzo has. They like dish out. They make his reigns like ult on him.
And then
Or
like
his
his
ult
ult,
rain on
I
him.
think needs to be nerfed a little bit because it goes through walls and goes through the entire map and can go into spawn.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. As far as ults go, since they already have it in place, it would be kind of hard to change it, especially at the point where they're sitting at right now. But I feel like Zenyatta's is just a complete waste of time. Like his ult, he becomes invincible and he's just floating around like this, and he's in a certain area, and as long as the other players are there, they're getting healed, but they're not invincible either. And to me, that doesn't really make sense because you're forcing the other players to engage the enemy, and I don't know. I've seen a lot of people get picked off that way, and it completely breaks his style of play. Because with Zenyatta, he kind of like sits behind people and he'll throw out like drain orbs, and it will start it'll make the enemy take more damage, or he can buff characters and heal them that way. But besides that, his ult just pretty much forces him to go out into the fray. And I don't really understand that. But
And I love playing Diva. She's probably the one tank that I've gotten pretty good with, even though I wouldn't really call her a tank because I don't know. I feel like she's squishy for a tank.
yeah, like if she hadn't been categorized as a tank in the character selection screen, I would have never guessed that she was a tank.
Yeah, the only thing about her that needs to be nerfed is her ult, because that thing has such a big area of effect that if you don't like hit shift when you have that ability up and where you speed forward and hit Q for your ult at the same time where it shoots your mech and you're safe, if you automatically use your mech in a spot, if you don't get away fast enough, you kill yourself. But the area of effect for that is so huge.
Mm-hmm.
I found out that her ult is actually based on line of sight, so it's like, from what I heard, like you can even stand behind or crouch behind like a trash can.
Oh, absolutely.
In there, and it won't affect you at all.
I've seen that too. Like if you have just like a corner or something like that, and you run behind it, it won't touch you at all, even if you're like right next to it. So.
And I learned that even if Reinhardt's shield is at 1, it can block any ult. It can block Tracer's bomb. It can deflect that whole or block that whole thing, and it just ruins the shield. Doesn't take any HP from Reinhardt. And also with Genji, with his deflect, you can deflect when Soldier 76 throws his healing thing down. If you deflect that, it heals your people. You can deflect Farah's rocket barrage and hit her with it. You can deflect Hanzo's dragon, his ult, and have it hit them instead.
You're right.
You can deflect what's her name? The buff chick. The butch one.
Lesbianic.
Zarya.
I'm just kidding.
Whatever.
Zarya.
You can deflect her ult, that orb that sucks people in. If you deflect that, it'll suck the enemy's team in instead. You can deflect so much stuff with Genji if you know how to use him right that it's kind of overpowered too.
Yeah, but also.
And that's not even his ult.
I know with that, you have to be really good with the timing on those. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
If you're not on point, then. So I know it's like it'll basically like if you're going up against some high tier Genjis.
I've played in random matches where they've deflected the Hanzo's dragon. They've deflected the healing from Soldier 76. I've seen it in game, and they weren't high level.
Did they have to deflect it before it turned into the dragons? Like, because that's
no. As soon as you hear him saying it, if you hit deflect within a certain period of time, you automatically deflect his dragons, and it becomes damage to whoever is on their team instead.
Yeah, from what I saw, like it's not when it turns into the dragons, because when he does it, he fires an arrow, and for like 1 second, it's still an arrow. Of which that's the only window of time that you have to try and do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It has that certain window of time where if you deflect it just right, you can pretty much deflect anybody's ult or some of their abilities, like their shift abilities, and use it to your advantage. And that's kind of, I don't think he should be able to deflect pretty much everything that someone uses. Because even as Bastion, if you're in your like hunker down turret mode, he can deflect everything you shoot at him and kill you in 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm sure a lot of this stuff will hopefully be addressed somewhere down the line. But all right, yeah, that's what we were playing. Let's get some of these other categories. Upcoming movies. All right, guys, these are your upcoming movies for June 17th. Amanda, I'll let you take the first one.
The first one is Finding Dory.
Yes.
It is. Oh, I can't see this because it's so
I know, it's all
blue.
We highlight it. You should be able to read it.
Yeah. Dory is a wide-eyed blue tang fish who suffers from memory loss every 10 seconds or so. The one thing she can remember is that she somehow became separated from her parents as a child. With the help from her friends Nemo and Marlin, Dory embarks on an epic adventure to find them. Her journey brings her to the Marine Life Institute, a conservatory that houses diverse ocean species. Dory now knows that her family reunion will only happen if she can save Mom and Dad from captivity. And, to add one thing, I have free tickets to see that on Saturday because I got braces.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you if you had, you got press passes to go see that, right?
I got, it's for like 10 o'clock in the morning. It's like patient appreciation or whatever. I mean, I don't have to go, but I'm just saying I got free tickets for it, so.
Well, hopefully we'll be up by then. It should be good. Adam said he's really happy to see Finding Dory as well. He's going to go see it with his family.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see what we got next. Andrew, why don't you talk about the next one?
Okay, the next one is Central Intelligence. Okay, so this is going to be a movie about with
Who's starring in it? I know you got to be excited.
that one Hart guy and
Jesus Christ!
I keep forgetting his name.
It's Kevin Hart.
That's
Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, of which, from what I saw on the trailer just now, The Rock is supposed to be, like shows at the start of the movie, The Rock's supposed to be like this 200-pound fat kid who gets embarrassed in high school, and Kevin Hart is friends with him kind of, and then it just comes to 20 years later, and now The Rock is how he is now, and he's part of the CIA, and he needs his help.
We should just have an entire episode dedicated to Andrew doing movie descriptions. Well, it's kind of like this thing with this guy.
I'm good.
This Channing Tatum guy.
Okay. That one guy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, the Rock is an intelligence agent, and he kind of ropes Kevin Hart into his whole business. So it should be a really cool buddy movie. We'll see. Okay, and last on our list right here, it's kind of a smaller movie that we have releasing, but since Amanda loves Daniel Radcliffe, I'll go ahead and talk about it. It's called Swiss Army Man. So, from what I gather from the trailer, you have two friends or two people that suffered an accident or tragedy on a plane. A plane crashes, and one of the guys, he played, I think he played Klitzy in the movie Girl Next Door. Oh my God! Yes, Tiffany.
Oh, so you
Martin.
You got all that wrong.
Made her entrance. Hello, Tiffany.
Also, Jeff, you got all that wrong.
The name is Klitz.
Oh man, okay. Well, you remember that guy. So he crashes on this island or whatever. I thought we were going to go into a Castaway thing, and it kind of is, except he's very delusional, and he thinks that there's life in this dead body, which is Daniel Radcliffe. So Daniel Radcliffe is, of course, going to be playing a different role. I've seen him in a few different roles in movies. What was that movie we watched, Amanda, where he was like a devil or something?
Horns?
I guess. That was an interesting movie.
Oh, that was fucking weird. I couldn't
It
even
was
make it through
weird.
the whole movie.
I know.
I
was
don't
like,
do weird
what is
movies.
this?
I don't, especially dark comedies. I'm just,
Yeah.
which I think is what that was. I'm just like, I just watch it like this the whole time.
Adam called.
Because I don't know what's going on. I don't
Yeah.
get it.
Adam
I don't know
called.
how to take it.
I agree. Adam called Sophie a hairy raccoon. I think it's because hers fat. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about this movie. I think it's going to be good, but we'll see about that. Tiffany, you weren't here to talk about it, but we want to hear your. Oh my God, the Gunners have been placed on. That's great. We want to hear your thoughts on Overwatch. What have you thought about Overwatch? You weren't really.
I played it on Andy's computer
Uh-huh.
to try it out, and I was like, it's okay. It's okay. I can't really see myself paying this kind of money. And this statement still holds true. I can't see myself paying this kind of money for a game you're going to be done playing in, you'll be done playing in 2 weeks. Which I'm glad to know that it's been about a week and you guys haven't moved on yet. It's a great game. Thank you, honey, for buying it. I do enjoy it. It's a lot of fucking fun. I like Mercy. I'm all about Mercy. She's my girl. Get those heels on.
When are you gonna get that Valkyrie outfit?
Under you, obviously. I am so jealous that. Where'd you go? Oh, I am so jealous you got it and I didn't. I'm just, damn it, I'm jealous. And then Chris has the one with the red hair.
Wait,
And I'm just, that's the one I want. The Mercy
Valkyrie
outfit
outfit for Mercy.
with the red hair.
So Tiffany, you.
Amanda has it.
I have the
Chris
blonde one.
has it. It doesn't matter. You still have the Viking outfit, and I'm jealous.
So Tiffany, I just wanted to say it was weird for me. I know you're not a stranger to shooters, but it was weird for me to see you. It seems like you favor a healer. What pretty much kind of made you lean that way? Because I know, like in Killing Floor 2, like all these other team-based games, I know you primarily go for like up-close, dangerous shotgunning. Was there something that kind of resonated with you?
I don't really enjoy the. I'm not really in. I'm playing now, actually.
Oh God.
I guess I just don't enjoy the guns that these. I don't know. It's just I don't look at it like an FPS.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, this isn't like where you choose a loadout of guns and everything. It's basically just different heroes with different abilities, and I can see that. But like, what keeps you coming back?
And I also like flying. I like flying to the people.
Like when I'm Farah.
Yes.
I have to say
that's a fun ride. That's a fun ride.
That there are times where I'm like, I'll get pissed off because I'll die, but then I don't know that you have your ult up, and then boom, you like bring me back, and I'm like, fuck yeah! It's a very good feeling. So you saved my bacon a few times.
What now?
Very good. I was just saying, you're playing, aren't you?
Yeah.
You saved my ass a few times, and I thought that I was dead, and you brought me back, so it was really good.
Just a few times? I'm sorry, it's not more.
Like 3 times you've. No, I'm just kidding. You've done it. I mean, quite a few times. No, you've done it quite a bit. It's been good. Okay, so let's talk.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like it. Let's talk about games coming out this week. It's kind of a weird week that we have here, mainly because there's a big event going on, which we will talk about. But these are your upcoming games. I kind of fucked that up. I mean, it's okay though. I'll get back in the groove. Okay, so your upcoming games for the week of June 13th. I went ahead and put this first just because it's the only real console game coming out this week. Is Minecraft Wii U Edition. You guys excited about that? I'm not really.
Minecraft, no.
I've played it so many fucking times.
They're kind of late coming to Wii U.
Yeah,
It's
no
on
shit.
its way out.
I know.
Oh, what?
Yeah, everybody's getting ready for the NX next year, right?
Yeah.
Yep. There's rumors that the NX will be playable at some conference in fourth quarter of 2016.
Yeah, right. Next on our list. What?
I said, has the Tokyo Game Show already happened this
I
year?
don't know. Maybe.
I thought it was like after E3.
Yeah, so it might be then.
All right. Next on our list, we have Vilmonic, which comes out June 15th. It's coming to Steam. So Vilmonic, it's an artificial life simulator and evolution sandbox game. Protect each species and selectively breed new ones. Analyze DNA, craft tools, buildings, dig rivers, and make new islands. Find ancient tech and fend off the haywire zombatons. Okay. Craft, farm, breed, evolve. The graphics aren't very great on this, but I thought it would be cool to at least mention. You know, I'm all about those indie games, and I thought in theory, it sounds like something Andy would enjoy. Next up on our list, on the 16th, Pro Cycling Manager 2015 comes out. I don't think I should give a description for that, but you're managing a pro cycling team. The graphics look great, but I don't think you're actually cycling, so yeah.
Quick question. Do you
What?
get to lose your testicles and then take a bunch of steroids like Lance Armstrong?
That's wonderful, Andrew. You want to go ahead and capitalize on other people's cancers and stuff?
Yeah, because also, like I said, then he, goes on and is like, yeah, gonna also do some drugs.
Lance Armstrong's the champion, okay? And Andy, I've talked to Andy about it. Just because he used a little boost here and there, it was still him that took it home, right? I don't think that should have been stripped from him.
No. I mean, hey, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah, that's Andy's motto.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
Next up on our list, on the 17th, Space Run Galaxy comes out. Now, this is a sequel to the original Space Run. Space Run Galaxy, it's a game from One Man Studio Pastech. This game looks great. So it looks like it's twisting. It puts a twist on the tower defense saga. It looks like it's going to be roguelike, strategy, indie, tower defense, space. Am I expecting very much out of this? No, but it looks pretty. So I went ahead and put that on there. All right, we don't have to go over every bit of this in-game news because I wrote this for yesterday, and since E3 pretty much started yesterday, we can talk about some of the other things, but I'll jump around a little bit on here. Andy, I'll let you inject some E3 glory in here, but here we go. Game news. All right, so what do we have first here? All right.
Titanfall 2, which it looks pretty good.
Yeah, so Titanfall 2 leaks reveals box art, massive collector's editions, blah, blah, blah. Yesterday I saw E3 coverage over it, and I saw some gameplay. Looks awesome. I'm not going to lie, it looks awesome. A lot of people are being very hesitant about this just because they weren't too pleased with the first one. So, did anybody else see any footage over Titanfall 2, or on Titanfall 2?
I did. They gave your character like a grappling hook thing, so now you can swing around buildings or also around the mechs,
Yeah.
Attack on Titan style.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of memes showing Attack on Titan fighting the Titans.
That would be awesome. Dude, that would be fucking awesome.
And basically, that's how you're gonna win the game now, is to look for opportunistic kills.
Dude, I'm down for that.
I saw like another part was like two guys destroyed their mechs, and when they jumped in the air, one guy used his grappling hook to pull himself to the other guy and then stab him in the face.
That seems pretty cool.
They're also now going to be adding a single-player campaign, or I don't know if it is single player. It might be multiplayer campaign, but on their I've been hearing people saying that the mech's voice for the campaign sounds like Optimus Prime, basically. But story is that his previous pilot died, and you got to join up with a robot to finish that previous pilot's mission.
Now, whenever I see a new, well, this is really a new first-person shooter, but whenever I see a first-person shooter come out, my first thought is, hey, Tiffany might like this. Tiffany, I don't know if you played the first Titanfall, but the second Titanfall is coming out. I don't know if you would like it, but I think if you
Probably
could get
not.
used to some of the mechanics, I think there could be
Yeah.
something to experience there. But I don't know. Just I would check it out. It looks fun.
Why would I play anything now that I have Overwatch? Why would I play anything else?
That is a good question. It's not out yet, though, so maybe it might be something down the road. I don't know. That is a good question, though.
I mean, I got this, Hearthstone, and CS. So
True.
I'm good. I'm feeling these. And these people, get the fuck in the fucking. They are not contesting the point at all.
I feel you. I can't see it, but I feel you.
Oh my gosh.
In other news, Watch Dogs 2 was officially announced. So, I'm not excited for this game. I think it's going to be just as bad as the first one. And I don't know. Some people seem to be excited about it. Most people I'm seeing feedback from, I think they can see through Ubisoft's bullshit. What do you guys think about it?
What game?
Watch Dogs 2.
I just saw gameplay.
I'm down with
No.
it. But of course, the same thing applies. Every E3, they're going to show you footage that isn't actual gameplay. And by the time it comes out, it's not going to look like the shit they showed you at E3.
Wow, that's shots fired at Ubisoft because they did the same thing with Watch
Yep.
Dogs.
They
I
also
mean,
showed
they
off.
also did it with Witcher. If you remember, a lot of
Yes.
people complained about, it doesn't look as high fidelity as it did in E3.
You guys ever play Dark Souls 2? Because they did the same thing with that too.
With filters and mods, Witcher 3 reached the E3 demo. So
Sure. Amanda, are you excited about Watch Dogs 2 at all?
No, I've never played any of the Watchdog games.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Ubisoft also recently showed off another game that they're coming out called like Wasteland. It's Ghost Recon or no, it's Tom Clancy's.
Wildlands, I think.
Wildlands, yeah. Can't wait for them to downgrade that thing to shit as well. Because
You don't know if it's going to happen, bro.
Also, all the gameplay I've seen, it's like I've seen in so many other games. It's like, I've seen it enough.
Okay, some people are not going to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Bethesda had a weak E3 presentation. I mean, they
You
announced,
guys watch the E3?
I did.
Yeah, we watched it last night. It had a couple of games. Like I saw, I think only one thing that I got interested in, but I forgot what it was.
Couldn't have been that interesting.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say.
It was it Quake Champions, or was it Prey? The new Prey.
That was it. It was Prey. Prey looked pretty good.
I don't know how to feel about that. Andy, what's going on with Prey?
I'm skeptical on it. I'll tell you one thing I'm not skeptical on, though, is Xbox Anywhere.
Oh, Jesus. Come on, bro.
He's doing this on purpose.
Why even have an Xbox? Because they could be played anywhere.
Oh, my God.
Right?
Jesus.
Cross-platform play.
Ugh.
Okay, PC, Xbox.
Ugh.
There's no reason not to be an Xbox gamer now.
Yeah, there is. It's a peasant box.
No, you
Why
can
would
play
you
it
play
on your
that?
You can play it on your PC.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. As long
Gears of War, all that shit.
do I have to have an
Can you buy that
Xbox?
play Halo?
No, you don't need to have an Xbox.
I'm good because I want to play the Master Chief Collection.
I want
Xbox
to play
anywhere?
Halo.
Yeah.
I want to play Halo. It's a good game.
That's also
Yeah.
something that I think Jeff might like.
Look, Prey. I got to get back to this real quick. Prey 2 is canceled. Andrew, mute yourself. Prey 2 is canceled. Okay. The game was canceled. I was really excited for it because you were kind of taking this bounty hunter role. I thought it was like a cool spaceship or space travel version of like Oddworld. What was that? Stranger's Wrath, I think it was. Or something like that. It looked really cool, but see, I don't even know why they're still calling this Prey, because the main character didn't look Native American. I wanted a Native American main character. They're billing this as a space horror version of Groundhog Day, so that's kind of odd for me. I don't know. That just doesn't. I don't even know why they're calling it Prey. It just seems like they're kind of milking the name right now. But from the looks of it, I'm sure it has potential. But
You know what game I know that you believe definitely has potential?
what?
Serious Sam VR.
Stop fucking trying to bait me, dude.
Come on.
You're
It's
baiting me.
Serious Sam. You love Serious Sam. And now it's in VR.
I don't have VR. I'm not even capable of using
Star
VR.
Trek fucking Bridge Crew, okay? VR experience, multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome because you will never leave the bridge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're
Fucking
on the
sad.
fucking
No,
Enterprise,
that's
man.
all about being in Star Trek.
That's like Job Simulator, man.
No, Jeff, you know, Andy will tell you to power the engines, or he'll tell me to power the engines.
Captain.
No, hell no. I'm not gonna be directed by him.
And
Fuck
then
that.
Andy,
I'm gonna be captain of my own ship.
and then
I
Andy,
want to be
like, will get.
captain.
I was gonna say Andy will be the captain. We'll get like intercoms from a peaceful like ship. Andy will then tell Jeff to nuke them. You know, and
Yeah,
we just
I'm
go
gonna
about
be
doing
like,
that.
No.
shield,
What am I gonna
full
do?
Power, fucking launch the fucking photon torpedoes. Let's go.
I can be captain.
I
Amanda,
want to be captain.
I want you to work in the kitchen.
Fuck
Just-
off.
Oh, just because.
We saw your damn skills in Job Simulator, alright?
Exactly.
Oh,
That's where I
yeah.
want you.
They blew. Do you really
They're-
want like a sriracha and onion smoothie?
That's fine. Just don't kill anybody. Okay.
I
It's
tried.
okay, Amanda. When the health inspector came in that game, I blended all the roaches.
Look, I'm very skeptical because of I wasn't too crazy about the last, which was supposed to be really the last game in the series until they announced it a little bit later afterwards. But it looks fucking amazing. I sent the footage of the new game from in the Mass Effect series, Mass Effect Andromeda, to Amanda. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of just?
I'm excited to play another Mass Effect.
Did you guys talk about the VR at all?
I haven't
The
seen
VR
the
game?
Have
one.
you guys talked about that?
What? We haven't talked about that yet. Let us talk about that.
I was saving that for you guys.
Really?
Hell to the
Nice.
yeah, girl.
So there it is this game called, what is it, Tilt Brush?
Yes.
Here, Google Tilt Brush.
Okay.
Yes.
And they have an environment and various things, various techniques to paint with or draw with. And one of my favorite environment that I just got lost in was the space environment.
Hmm.
It was gorgeous. I looked down and it was just infinite galaxy. If I looked to my right, it was just infinite galaxy, up, down, all around me, bros. It was amazing.
Now-
And I think at some point I just sat Indian style on the ground or crisscross on the ground and just looked down at the space below me. It was amazing. And then I painted twinkling stars all around me like Cinderella when she was getting transformed into her dress.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
then there was this planet and I drew a moving fire ring around it, and it was like it was the rings of Saturn. It was amazing. And then of course I love the Hordes game. That's a lot of fun. That game, oh man.
Now,
Shooting the zombies, whoo.
Now, when I was talking to Andy, originally he was excited about the Oculus Rift, which it was hyped up and everything. But I think it worked out for the best because they kind of fucked him over on shipping and everything. So Andy settled on the Vive. Well, I'm not going to say that he settled to call the Vive a second-hand device, but Andy was like, oh, you know what? He ordered it through Steam, and they shipped it out right away. So anyways, before Andy even got the Vive, he was telling me he was really excited about getting it, and I feel like everyone's experience with it was kind of what he had hoped for. Because Andy saw a lot of potential in the Vive. We talked about it before. He sees potential for it. There's a lot of room for growth, of course. There's a lot of demo-ish games out there, but he told me, he was like, I want you guys to be blown away by it. And from how it sounds, Tiffany, like your first experience was almost like a miraculous feeling.
Yes,
Because
I
you were
did. My
just
eyes watered and I cried when I first looked at it. It was
fucking awesome.
crazy.
It's
It was
awesome.
crazy.
Which unfortunately, most of the games out there right now are mostly for tech demos.
Right.
Oh,
And as we see, the E3 games for VR are actual games. So
Hmm.
by the end of the year, there should be actual legit games to play. Even though there are legit games, they're not like full experiences. They're just like shoot this bow and arrow at these targets.
Right.
Like those type of games, or
they're not well rounded.
yeah, they're not like RPG or anything. So
That Hordes game though is fucking fun.
Yes. Yeah, like
Did you play that?
yeah. No. I think I played the
You played the
what was
bow
it
and
called?
arrow one.
Yeah, that game was
That
hard as
Hordes
fuck.
game is crazy fun. And then
You
of
didn't
course
go
we
too
played
crazy
the
about
bomb
it at
one.
first, right? The zombie one? You didn't go too crazy about it at first, but did it grow onto you or something like that?
Oh yeah, because I got scared and then I do it like super cool style and I'm like and then it is fun and then I got like a gun and a katana sword so that
That's
I'm
sick.
shooting some of them and then I'm slashing their heads off and then I hit the little metal rack thingy and I think I hit my desk and because I was in here by myself and nobody was
That's
monitoring
awesome.
me and keeping me. I mean, that zombie game is fun. Andy, yeah, I get into it, like doing the moves like over my head and
Hmm.
it's fun. You guys should play that again. You guys should try that game when you come
I'll
over
try it
again.
I have to say that out of
And we
all,
should play the bomb game too because
that's
that's
one of the
fun.
things I was going to say. Like, even if you even though a lot of them seem like tech demos, the way that game's played, it works perfect in VR. I mean, it's not like you're not actually walking around like a crime scene or anything like that. You're essentially just looking at the same thing that you can see on your monitor. But it's great. It's great because you're the only person looking at this bomb, and you're like, guys, I need fucking help. I need help. Tell me. That was an amazing experience
Intense.
for me. I mean, I handled
Yeah.
it great. I did great. Andrew should not disarm bombs because he is horrible at describing
Andrew
things.
kicked ass so that Simon says he did it from memory.
Right.
Andrew's like,
And then Jeff
hold on,
wouldn't
I
explain
got this.
anything else.
No, that's wrong.
He's like, wires. How many, Andrew?
Hey, I was counting. Hey, I'll take that
6. Like, I gotta fucking die, dude.
Nope, that's not what happened.
Andrew, you kicked ass at that Simon Says one. The hard one, though, is that fucking words one.
That word one was some bullshit.
I skated by barely on that last one because I was like, Tiffany, which one? And then you were just like, second one that you picked on the first choice, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna guess something.
That's what the rules.
Yeah.
After we started messing up a couple times, I started writing down your answers to reference back to.
That's good.
And then we were doing this one, and it got down to the last couple seconds, and I was just cutting out words. Like reading you the sentence, I was cutting out, I wasn't even reading the full sentence. I was like, second answer from first question, oh man. And I was trying to cut our time down and cut down our communication time to get through it all. Yeah, that was intense. The word one was hard. The wire one's fun. I felt like I was a good instruction reader.
You are an excellent instruction reader, Tiffany. It's great.
I felt like I was real good at directing, but when it came to the words one, and then I didn't get the words one or the Simon Says. Andrew, you were on point with Simon Says.
Amanda, I heard you chuckling like a child when you were playing the paint game.
Yeah.
What was your overall experience with this thing?
It was amazing. Like, I don't know. The space one, I have to agree. That one, holy shit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be in there forever.
I know.
I
Me
wish,
too.
I don't know, like, you could do that at any point during the day.
Yeah.
And just being able to draw something and walk through it and around it, and I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just amazing.
And I personally enjoyed when Andy put you in Job Simulator and you
Oh,
were trying to
fuck.
fucking cook food. Girl, you were fucking shit up.
I burnt an egg. I made a smoothie with grape juice, sriracha, olive oil, and some vegetables.
That is fucking disgusting.
I don't know how you can put a piece of bread, a block of cheese, and some tomatoes in the oven and make a pizza.
I'm telling you,
But-
you were also
Oh, it
making
was the
some.
microwave. It was the microwave.
Yeah, microwave.
I don't know who thought of some of these things, but you make some ghetto ass food. It's like I'm gonna make pizza with a slice of bread, some American cheese, and a fucking tomato, and then that shit looks like a perfect pizza. And I'm like, where'd the pepperoni come from? What the fuck? What's going on here? Yeah, it was good though. You're terrible at making tea. I don't know what happened because you're great at making tea in real life, but
What'd I do?
I don't know. You're just like pouring shit out and throwing it at like people and everything.
Well,
like that.
Tiffany told me, she said, throw it at the robot and see what it does. So I just started chucking shit at the robot.
Oh yeah.
It just stood there looking pissed off, like. It was funny.
That
But
was good.
it's also funny how you can't, like, the little grid will come up if you get close to, like, walls and stuff. But
Right.
other than that, it's like you're completely oblivious to your surroundings.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Like when Tiffany was doing the one where you could go to different parts of the map and she was trying to look through that little crack because she really wanted to see that area and she was literally like lifting herself over the shelves in the room.
hmm Oh yeah.
Oh man, Andy said that I tried to lean on a counter in that robot one. Honey, tell that story.
Yeah, she's doing the fucking store clerk or the gas station clerk or whatever.
Convenience store, yeah.
And she was like, there's a counter, and she tried to lean on it, and almost fell over.
That
Yeah,
is
like
awesome.
in my head there's a counter and I'm standing there and I'm just like, and then like there was no counter for me to prop my hands on. Yeah.
I
it
see
was-
myself. I see myself having those kind of moments when, like some of those VR games I've seen where they're like, some of the people are walking on like a construction beam, and it's just like, oh shit! You start to feel that just
Yeah.
because you're seeing it, and you can hear it too.
Playing Elite Dangerous in the VR is real cool, but you know, it really fucks with your head because you're like the head, and you can see your body.
Oh god.
And your hands are on the controls, and the space looks like flat because there's no distance. You can't tell the distance of these stars, so the space looks flat.
Hmm.
But what really makes you dizzy is when you do barrel rolls.
Oh god. Yeah, dizzy. I would fucking projectile vomit.
Is that a like airplane game?
Yeah, but you're in space.
Damn.
I want to play that. Why did you not show me that?
That's a hard game to play. Tiffany, I can't play it. That game, hey, and you have to use controller, so suck on that. you hate controller. You hate the controller.
Honey, just. I do. I could not defuse that bomb myself. I was like, I
That was
don't
crazy. It was crazy.
understand. I was like, I don't want to do this. I just want to read the directions.
I feel you. Yeah, it was different. Okay. Also in gaming news, I'll tell you what we got here. Let's see. Okay, The Witcher Gwent card game trademark logo surfaces online. I don't think this was much of a surprise to anyone, especially Andy. Andy had talked about them He was like, I'm sure in the future they'll do like a standalone card game, and here it is. Andy, how do you feel about this?
I am excited to play it. I love the Gwent minigame in Witcher 3. I
Uh,
collected every card.
I mean, I mean, I don't think their goal, Andrew. Okay, thank you. I don't think their goal is to go up against like Blizzard or anything like that. But I feel like as far as online digital collectible card games go, this could be a good second.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as people learn how to play it, it's gonna be a big hit.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's releasing later this year. It should. I'd say we can probably look for it in the fall. Also, this yesterday, Bethesda announced that they're bringing Fallout Shelter to PC. So, you excited about that, Amanda?
Fallout Shelter?
Yeah.
The app one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd much rather play that on PC than on.
I hope they had the microtransactions for the lunch boxes too.
Damn it, Andy. I'm going to need you to help me out with that if you know what I mean. We'll talk about that later.
I was gonna say, also let you know that they did show off the gameplay during the E3 conference of the Gwent card game.
Oh, fuck, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
It probably looks like from Witcher 3 playing
Yeah.
Gwent.
They captured footage from The Witcher 3 and they're like, this is what the game's going to look like.
Yeah.
Which people are fine with. You guys got any other E3 news?
Yeah, then Elder Scrolls released their shitty version. You
Oh.
saw that one, right?
I didn't see any gameplay for it. Did they release gameplay?
Yeah, they show gameplay. It's basically Hearthstone.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Andy,
I
are
love
you going to at least try it out?
I'll try it. I'm interested in the Killing Floor Incursion VR.
For those of us that have VR, like Andy.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. That looks cool as fuck.
I agree.
Oh, fuck.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right? I knew you were going to get excited about that, girl. That's like Killing Floor Horde mode for you. Right? Her mouth just dropped.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so scared. I love it.
Hey,
Do you
I want
have
to play
that
that.
yet?
No, it's not out yet.
I'll play
When does it
halfway.
come out?
It's a DLC. I don't know how much it's gonna be, but I'll buy it.
I'll play halfway through the first wave, because I'm telling you, first time a flesh pound or a scrake comes after me, I'm like, fuck this shit.
Oh
Fuck that.
shit, bro. We gonna be scared up in here.
Now, what would be cool is if they implement this DLC, but people that don't have the VR can still play in the game like normal, except you just have you're in the game while they're just playing normal.
Well, I don't really know how.
That would be cool because then you could still play multiplayer.
Well, see, I have to be this guy. I have to say this. I get the need for, I appreciate that all these companies are adopting the VR experience, but Killing Floor in VR, like, how are they going to handle movement? You know what I mean?
No idea.
Well,
I mean, I feel like this would be a good experience. This would be a good. I feel like a lot of these first-person shooters where you're moving around, stuff like that, that's a good experience to have the headset on and a controller. Or mouse and keyboard. But
well, like in a
These-
horror
these-
game,
This
you
has
stand still and move.
this is for I guess the Vive, because I see it has the touch controllers capabilities.
wow.
Because I see them holding the gun and shit like this. So, unless fucking Oculus puts out their controls soon.
Phew. Andy, you had mentioned that you were excited about. We gotta say this, guys, because it's big, it's sexy, and it looks fucking great. I'm excited for it. You guys are excited for it. Xbox One Scorpio.
Yeah, looks
Talk about it, bro.
very pretty.
Shut up, Jeff.
Hey,
I got a quick question.
And in 39 minutes, you'll see the PS4 Neo.
fuck yes.
Do you guys watch Silicon Valley?
I haven't watched it in a while, but I love that show.
Do you think that the Oculus Rift people and the Steam Vive people had a Hooli and Pied Piper experience where somebody snatched the plans from somebody else and then it was in competition to get their shit to market first.
Valve already stated that when they were working with Oculus, they set up a whole room at the Oculus studio and showed them the technology they had, which is now what Oculus based off their headset with.
Oh,
So
hold
they
on now.
collaborated freely.
So was it Valve that was pretty much first to the VR scene, and then Oculus branched off of that?
Yeah. I mean,
Interesting.
Oculus was already there developing VR,
Right.
but Valve came in and said, "Yeah, we totally support VR. Here's the technology we have as far as tracking goes."
So they pretty much helped them jumpstart it.
Right.
Okay. Wow. Also, 7 Days to Die is coming to console. That doesn't seem very exciting to me. I think it's bullshit.
What I'm excited for is that For Honor. That actually, I saw gameplay. It looks really good.
Oh man. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Okay.
They're coming out with another Tekken.
Fuck yeah, it's coming to PC, girl. Andy,
And
dog.
you
just saw
also get
that.
to, not only that, you also get to play as Akuma.
I'm down for that. I'm down to play that. I also told Andy that today, or it wasn't today. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Keyshawn. Tecmo Koei is going to. They are doing a Berserk game.
Yeah.
Fuck yes, that's going to be awesome. It's going to be bloody. I'm ready.
Playing as Guts.
It's coming to PC, bro.
Giant sword.
Gotta
Okay.
wrap this up.
We will. I'm just want to talk about one more thing in game news, and then we are going to move on to everyone's favorite segment. Just to let everyone know that Halo Wars 2 beta is dated for next week. Which no wait, I believe that's this week. Yes, the Halo Wars 2 beta should be out this week. I don't know if it's coming to Windows, but it is definitely going to release on Xbox. So be excited for it, guys. I love the first Halo Wars, but I can never play it again because it's on Xbox 360. I will play this game, though, because I love the Halo franchise, and I'm excited that it is coming to PC.
Me too, finally. Only after 10 fucking years.
Yes, but I don't know if you're going to be excited for this, Tiffany, because this is an RTS game, kind of in the same vein of like a StarCraft game. It's not like a first-person shooter.
It is a
But Halo's a first-person
It
shooter.
is UWP.
What's that mean?
Universal Windows Platform.
Oh,
What's that mean?
that means Andy's not going to play it.
Windows Store.
Andy will not play it. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Also,
Why?
in other news, hey, it's gonna be Mighty Number 9 2. Thinking about making a sequel. Yeah.
You're pissing me off. All right.
I just depressed myself. Okay.
All right, it's time to move on to everyone's favorite segment. My hair's sticking up right there. Okay.
So is mine.
Yay. You have a ponytail. Or a thingy. Bun. Something. Yes.
Proop, 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 proop.
Tech Talk with Andy. Thank you for the help, Tiffany. It was good.
Bow, bow, bow.
Alright, guys.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
What's up, Andy?
Everyone knows the GTX 1080 came out, the 1070 came out. They're claiming to be the fastest GPUs on the market, blah blah blah. Fuck you, Nvidia. If you wanted to jump on this early, you could have bought the Founders Edition for $100 extra. What's the Founders Edition get you? A video card built by Nvidia with a shitty cooler. And people thought, oh, these chips are going to be pre-bin, so they're going to have excellent overclock
Right.
capabilities. No, they aren't pre-bin, they're just normal cards.
Andy, you're clearly very biased towards this and a little salty, but it's just because you don't see it as a worthy upgrade for you.
It is not a worthy upgrade. I don't give a shit how many articles I see about a 1070 beating a Titan X, whatever. I look at the architecture. It has less ROPs, less CUDA cores, slower memory.
Well, they're going to say that. They're going to say it's outperforming because why? They need sales. They need
Exactly.
sales with this card.
Exactly. And of course they're priced hella expensive. I think the 1080 is going for 500,
Whew.
550, and then the 1070 is going for like 399,
Mm.
something like that. Wait until the third party people get a hold of it. Those are the cards you're going to want to buy because one, they're going to have extra pins for power because the reference cards are locked, voltage locked at 6 pins,
Ew.
and you're going to get a shitty overclock with that. AMD announced their 470, 460, and 480 cards. They're all available on June 29th. They are based on the Polaris architecture. The 480 is aimed at the mid-range, probably a competitor to the 1070.
Which, if it meets performance, that could be the better choice.
Yeah, because it's priced at $299.
Exactly.
$299, and they're claiming 1440p, easily 60 frames a second.
Sure.
Easily, and it's VR ready.
Kind of sounds like I need that.
Yeah. The 470 is aimed at the 1080p market, and the 460 is aimed at like MOBAs and shit.
Nice.
Oh, speaking of a MOBA,
That's
Heroes
a
of the Storm. Shit.
Where did that come from? I'm loving the face that you made, but where did that come from?
He
You-
just said
you hate
MOBA.
Yes,
Are you
I
hating
agree
it?
with
You
you.
loving it? What do you think?
I agree
I
with
just
you.
said
I
I hated it.
I hate the game too, but I do
hate
love
how it
Battleborn.
plays. I gotta click to move. Are you fucking serious? I got to click to move. OMG,
Hell yeah,
son.
girl.
Well, remember, MOBAs was originally created as a mod from the Warcraft game, which was real-time strategy, where that's where they derived all the MOBA stuff from.
Okay.
Alright,
He's
so
talking about defensive
anyway,
agents.
Intel released their Broadwell E-chips. So if you're looking at spending like 1700 on the highest chip,
Fuck.
go for it. It has 10 cores.
Brandon brought that up today. Fuck that shit. But if you could afford it, would you do it, Andy, right now?
Currently, for what I need, no.
Okay.
I don't need 10 cores. I would suggest if you're really in need of 10 cores, you better be doing a lot of video rendering. And if you are doing video rendering and all that, I would say go for a server board with 2 Xeons on it. It's cheaper, and you're going to get double the cores for the money.
That's pretty cool.
You could get like 32 cores for a little bit more than what you'd pay for one of those processors.
Jesus.
You're 32 cores.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn. Shots fired. Alright. That's actually a compliment. I'm sorry.
But yeah, Cabby Lake slotted for later this year, so is Zen Processor and these shit. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing their Fury cards, hopefully based on their Vega architecture in fourth quarter this year with HBM2. I hope NVIDIA puts out a HBM2 card this year. If they don't, they are a shit company.
No, that is a shot fired.
Shots fired! Shot,
Yes.
shot, shots.
That is the only way I will upgrade right now my video card is if somebody releases a damn good HBM2 card.
Which, as it stands right now, AMD said that they were planning on it.
Yeah, AMD definitely will, and I need a card that can run 4K at 60.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I'm looking for a single card solution, and I know all these PC enthusiasts are like, oh, I could get two 1070s for the price of that card.
That's really pissing me off.
Well, guess what? Two 1070s. How many games are supported by SLI and Crossfire? Not
I'm
many.
so fucking tired of hearing
Not
that
many.
word. I'm so tired of hearing SLI. And I see all these enthusiasts post about it on Master Race, and I'm like, shut up, please, shut up.
You're gonna run into way more problems with SLI and Crossfire than you ever would.
What proof do you have of that, Andy? Oh, history.
Yeah,
Look at that shit.
I've had SLI for a long time, and most of the games, especially non-AAA games,
Yeah.
don't support it. And if they do support it, it's very buggy. You'll have texture problems. You'll have crashing problems. You'll have frame stutter problems. It's just stupid.
And it's not necessarily a priority on their fix list, as far as like bugs and everything goes either. So, yeah.
But other than that, be on the lookout for Zen. I'm excited for that. They're definitely going to put Intel on the offensive for at least pricing.
True that.
And we're probably looking at an 8-core Zen processor, competitively priced against their i7 quad-core. So
it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I'm liking that. Excellent. Is that all you got for tech, bro?
That's pretty much all I care to mention, because the other shit's just stupid, like Pascal GP100. Who gives a fuck about that?
I'm sure we'll have more stuff by this weekend.
Yeah, well, AMD just announced their 470 and 460 at E3, so.
Also, that's going to be a focus point right now until fall.
Yeah, I don't think we will see anything until the fall, when Kaby Lake drops and Zen drops and then Vega and all this other shit. GP102 from NVIDIA. So, we'll wait and see.
We'll see. And we're going to move on to our last segment real quick. This Day in Gaming. So since I originally titled the podcast to be, fuck, my hair's still sticking up. I'm doing alfalfa right here. Okay, so since I originally dated this for yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it today just because it was a major game that came out. So, 6 years ago, back in 2008, nope, that's longer than 6 years ago. My bad. That is 8 years ago. My bad. Okay, so 8 years ago, I can count, I swear. 8 years ago, back in 2008, Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots came out for PlayStation 3. I don't know if any of you guys had played this, but I got my hands on it. I think I know who's going to have the most to say about this game. But some of the bullet points for this was it was the first Metal Gear game developed strictly for the PS3. It was the first Metal Gear game to feature a dedicated online environment. Also the first to allow a run-and-gun approach to mission completion. Old Snake, tight butts. I'm talking about Raiden, that male ninja's butt. And, of course, ninjas. Did any of you guys have any memories from this game?
Yes.
I didn't play that one. I played the one previous to that.
Metal Gear Solid 3?
Yeah.
Fucking hated that game. Snake Eater.
Snake Eater, baby.
Which, see, that's one thing. It was, I remember Snake Eater actually also had online.
Song. That intro.
I mean, like a Metal Gear Online environment, Aunt Billy Eagle. God damn it. King of America. Yeah, Andrew, you pretty much went full on rapist with this game. What was your thoughts on Metal Gear Solid 4? Did you like it more than Metal Gear Solid 5? Would you go back and play this game again?
Oh yeah, I would. It's pretty good. It had some weird stuff happening to it. Not as weird as what was in part 3 in terms of boss-wise, because with the bosses on there, it's basically supposed to be like, oh, what happened to this woman? Well, this woman was forced to kill her parents while laughing and all that stuff. And then it's like, well, back in Metal Gear Solid 3, one of the bosses he's covered in bees.
Amanda, you and Tiffany are playing Overwatch right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pretty much got that.
That's fine.
That's okay, we're almost done. Yeah, so I played a little bit of this game. I thought the graphics were great. I didn't beat this game. Andrew, I know you beat it. It was just weird to see Snake old. of course, I can't really say what happened in the end. I need to watch it
Do
again.
you want me to explain?
Nope. I need to play it again. I have like the Metal Gear Solid Legacy collection, I think, but I'll have to make my way back to that. So
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Snake's actually not
I
that
did-
old.
I do need to correct myself. I think I said $299 for the 480.
yeah, was it $199?
It's $199.
Fuck yeah, because the 1070 is like what, around $300,
Yeah.
something like that.
So it's $100 less. And I think they're selling a 4 gig model and an 8 gig model. I think the 8 gig model goes for $229.
Wow.
So it's definitely, man, and it's obviously a lower power envelope than the 1070. But of course, Nvidians are jumping all over the 1070 without ever looking at current reviews for AMD. Whatever.
Oh yeah. Excellent. So that's about it. That's all we have right here for this episode. I'm glad that we were able to get back into a regular format. I'm not really sure if we're going to return for the mix bag right away, but I know we do have some movies and shows to talk about, so we might be back for that. But feels good to be back, and I appreciate you guys joining me on this. I'm going to go ahead and cap this off if we're all good. So again, I'm Jeff Bird, King of Swole.
I'm Andy Chicken, King of KFC.
No, you're not.
Not anymore. Ladies.
I'm Tiffany. I'm just Tiffany.
Oh, hold on, I gotta unmute you. Oh, can you unmute yourself?
No, she's in game.
Oh, that's Amanda Parakeet.
She likes turtles.
Okay, you
And
go.
I like
Billy Eagle.
Mercy.
I'm Billy Eagle, King of America.
Make
No,
me
you're
sick
not.
sometimes.
What is? Why you guys
I don't
have?
I just put that as Jeff Bird, and
Hashtag Bird Squad.
these bastards want
Amanda's
to.
is the only one who's not retarded.
His emblem's the hashtag, all his followers.
Adam's gonna be like, "What the fuck is she
Hashtag Bird
doing?"
Squad.
But appreciate you guys being on, and we'll be back Sunday. All right. Thanks, guys.
Later.
Later.
Oh, great. Let me get some sound up in here.